Hi, my name is Carey and I'm the co-host of the free TechVets digital broadcast, which you can download and listen to on your computer or burn to a CD or put on an MP3 player, whatever you want to do. It's all free. You can get it at www.tech-vets.com. I'll have a link for that in the video description below, as always. And I want to take a brief moment just to introduce you to some new hardware that you're going to be seeing in the videos I've got coming up. First and foremost, you remember this. I've had this for many, many years. This is the trusty Weed Eater brand electric powered leaf blower. And as you can see, it's pretty dirty. It's kept outside, and you know, I just plug it in to use it to clean out computers, as you've seen, and of course it's used for yard work too, so it serves a dual purpose, but not anymore. I'm happy to say I am retiring this. It's going away. Well, it'll stay for yard work because it's just not very portable. If I want to clean computers at a customer's office and they've got 15, 20 or more computers, I don't want to take them all back to my office and then clean them out. So I was at Home Depot and I've been eyeballing one of these, and I've been wanting one a long time. It's a Ryobi, and it uses a lithium-ion battery, which is compatible with a bunch of other Ryobi products. And the battery pack in this is only going to last somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes. It's not going to last a long time, but it's very lightweight. It just plugs in right there, just like that. Extremely lightweight. I can break it down. There's a little button right here on top, and I can just push that in and pull this apart, so I can easily transport it in my vehicle. I don't have to necessarily have a truck. You know, this can sit behind the driver's seat or in the footwell of the passenger side if nobody's with me. Very compact, very lightweight. Even with the battery in, it's very lightweight. And it doesn't, just put that back on there. It doesn't have as much force of air coming out of it as the electric one. It's weaker. If you were going to do yard work with this, you'd have to get really close to what you were wanting to blow away with it. But you know, I can even use it indoors. It says it puts out 120 mile an hour wind. It doesn't feel that fast to me. It feels more like 100 mile an hour, which is perfect for cleaning out PCs. It's still a bit loud, and there is a new device out there that Newegg is selling right now that's a portable charging canned air system. Here's a link for that. It's about $75 to $80, and I haven't tried it yet, but that'll be something perhaps I'll try. It's maybe a bit more convenient to have something like that with you, or to use that in your own home if you go through a lot of canned air, just to get all the dust and dirt out. Of course, I'm in Arizona, and so when you're in the desert, like in Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, you get a lot of sand, a lot of dust in the computers awfully quick. So about every 6 months, they really need to be blown out because it just gets into the fans and things start running a lot hotter than they need to be running. So the charger for this is a bit large, but you know what? It's a pretty fast charger. I've never had to charge it more than about 45 minutes. Because this uses the lithium-ion battery, right there, it's going to be ready when you need it. So if you have this thing like me, I don't use it every day, I can have it sit for a while and it'll be ready to go. The battery will still hold the charge for a long period of time. I haven't determined how long yet, but basically if I have regular nickel-cadmium batteries, they will just dissipate their charge over time just from sitting there, and then when you go to use the device, come to find out it's got no battery charge left. And all in all, it's very lightweight. I like the idea of using this at a client's because it forces me to take the computer outside because of the noise, and that's really what you want to do anyway. If you have the little portable canned air or the portable air compressor, as I showed you a link for, you may be more inclined to take the panel off the computer and then just spray it out, and then you're going to get all that dust in the office, and ultimately worse, it can all go right back into the computer. Ultimately, you're not going to stop that anyway. Dust is going to go into the computer, but it just makes a mess. And using the leaf blower, really encourage you to disconnect the computer, take it outside, blow it out, and it's very fast. I haven't tried that electric portable compressor yet. But this thing is so fast because you've got a much wider nozzle on it than you're going to have from a little can of compressed air. Most computers I clean out in 30 to 45 seconds with this. And I'm hitting the CPU fan, I'm hitting the power supply both in and out. I'm just getting the whole thing very, very quickly. And so even though this only has a 10 to 15 minute battery life, you could easily clean out 15 to 30 computers on one charge. And if you bring the charger with you, you could simply plug it in and let it charge up for 45 minutes while you do something else, or bring a spare battery. Normally I wouldn't be blowing out the dust out of more than about 6 computers at a time anyway at a client's place, because everything has to be disconnected and taken outside, and that's the time-consuming part of it, really. So that said, this is the new electric leaf blower, and links for this will be in they're down below in the video description. The other thing I picked up, I was looking at, after doing my electric screwdrivers video, or screwdrivers and drills video, I saw a screwdriver on Amazon that I used to use back in 1991. And it's this right here, and I'm surprised they still make it. It is exactly the same. It's in Milwaukee, and it sells for about $90 if you get the one that has one battery. This one just has one battery. They sell another one that comes with 2 batteries for about $125, somewhere in there. And its design hasn't changed. It's the exact same screwdriver. And what's funny is, I used to despise this screwdriver back in 1991. I didn't like it, but I was forced to use it because that was what's provided to me by the employer. Now, I don't know if it's nostalgia or the fact I got used to using it after a couple of years, and when I left that job I had to leave the screwdriver behind, and so I thought for 90 bucks I'll pick it up. And I'll give you a closer up look here. So as you can see, you've got your forward and reverse. It's fully ambidextrous. You've got a high and low speed here. And of course it's not a drill, it's a screwdriver, so it's on or it's off. That's your low speed right there. We'll flip it down to high. There's our high speed. Of course you can bend it like that if you want and use it this way. And then it's got this button right here that you can slide, and that locks the spindle so that you can use it as a regular screwdriver. We can, let's see, we'll unlock that. And then of course you've got an adjustable clutch up here so that you don't over tighten. And you know, you can see it's got the little arrows here, and you just set it to where you want it to be. I usually put it right around, on this screwdriver, about 3 is good, I think. Now in my original screwdrivers video, you probably saw this screwdriver here, this Panasonic. And it does the exact same thing, where it bends like this. It's got the same kind of clutch, it's got the same kind of forward reverse, it's got the same lock, it's got the same low and high speed. But look at the size difference. You can get that in the shot there. This is much smaller, and this is a little bit heavier. This has the faster charge time. This is a 3.6 volt. This I think is 2.4. It's an older technology. Yeah, it's 2.4. But this is actually better suited to computers because it's 2.4. It's not as torquey, and it's smaller and easier because it's smaller. I do believe the same company makes these, and I do believe Panasonic has a different model than this, as you can see the model number right there. I believe they make another model Panasonic that is this exact same Milwaukee screwdriver. I'm not sure which model that is. However, I just wanted to show that to you. This screwdriver has been proven, it's time proven. It's been around, like I said, I first used the screwdriver in 1991, and it is exactly the same as I remember. There's nothing different about it. So perhaps, you know, if it had lithium-ion batteries, that'd be a little better. But you know what? It's a great little screwdriver, something I started out not liking, and now I find myself using it all the time. How much of that's nostalgia, I don't know. It's a lot faster than the Black & Decker screwdriver you typically see me use, and it's also 4 times the amount of money. But there it is. The other thing you'll see in a lot of my videos is I've replaced the keyboard and mouse for my TechStation. I've also added a wireless end card here on the TechStation for my test system. And all the videos you watch currently are being rendered and edited and posted from this wireless TechStation. What I've added for a keyboard here is this Microsoft Arc keyboard. Let me bring this up. Now the Microsoft Art keyboard I like because it's very portable, and because I have to tear this set down. You know, this is a working kitchen, so we do need to use it to eat. I need something light and portable, and if it's too small, then the keys can be very difficult to type on. And this is compatible with the Xbox 360, I'm told. I haven't tried it. On the back here, you've got a little magnetic USB receiver, so you can have a place to store that when it's not in use. And then of course your batteries are there, and you know, to save space, the up and down buttons are this little a button here that is a 4-way, and you only go up to F6 up here, and then the F1 is also F7 and F2 is also F8, and you just have to hit the function button to get to those other F keys. So that's how they save some space. Pretty ingenious design, and actually quite comfortable. And if you have like a home theater or something like that, this would look nice on the coffee table. It's not too big, and enable you to use your home media center. So combined with that, in fact, we can just go ahead and plug this right into the USB port here. Put it right there. Is the matching Arc Touch mouse. Again, it's got a little magnetic bottom to it, so your USB receiver can just go right there like that. And what makes this mouse unique is you sort of have to break it to turn it on. Watch, if you bend it, now it's on. Bend it back, it's off. And even though this looks like a flat piece of metal, which it is, when you rub it with your finger, it kind of feels like it's rolling. It's a weird sensation underneath here when you use your finger on it. And of course you can treat it just like a scroll wheel, where you can tap on it, tap on the top to page up, tap on the bottom to page down, tap in the center, and then of course you can roll. And you know, it's not the most comfortable mouse, but it's very portable. My only complaint about the setup, in fact, we can just go ahead and turn this back on, and we can plug this USB in. We'll plug it in right there. That's my biggest complaint, is the USBs are not unifying receivers. In other words, you can't program the receiver to work with the one receiver to work with the mouse and the keyboard. And I don't like this for two reasons. One, it's taking up 2 USB ports, right? I've only got 4 back here. And then the other thing is the possible interference. If we were to have, I don't know, say a dozen of these things, all within a proximity of about 30 feet, it's possible what one person types could show up on somebody else's computer. We've dealt with that with other wireless keyboards in the past. I don't know that this one would do that, but what Logitech has done is they've created what's called a unifying receiver, where you can actually go in and tell the receiver, I want you to communicate with this mouse and this keyboard. Of course, they've got to be compatible Logitech unifying devices, but it's a shame Microsoft did not do that with these devices, that they each require their own receiver. But that said, I like the portability of them. I like the tech, you know, the uniqueness of this, and the way that you sort of have to bend it until it cracks to turn it on. That's just kind of cool. Again, not the most comfortable mouse, but it does make it real easy for me to put all this stuff away when I'm done filming, so that we can use our kitchen counter. Alright, so that's just a rundown of some of the new tech you see here on the videos, because I know people are going to ask questions about it. So here it is, all the links in the video description down below. Stay subscribed, we've got lots of new videos coming your way, also more contests and giveaways, so thanks for watching.